Good morning, and how's everyone doing today? So, we have another day in which plans from the government as to how to deal with coronavirus continues. Um, I personally watch the news constantly at the moment because things seem to be changing moment to moment, really. And today, one of the key things for me is that there's a meeting happening that is actually addressing the effects on the public exams, which are approaching in the summer, because the effects of coronavirus affecting people, affecting teachers, affecting doctors, lawyers, affecting everybody, is actually going to affect our kids' education in the long run. We are in the UK not at lockdown stage yet, but it's imminent, it's coming. So we have to plan accordingly. And there's a lot of sites that are really, really good, which are offering free worksheets, etc., for use of kids while they're at home. I would say definitely when the school's lockdown happens, to have a good look at them and to use them, but use them interchangeably. Because if you remember, it wasn't that long ago you were at school, and when the worksheets came out, your mind started to lock down, didn't it? Remember when teachers were away and we went, hey, they're off sick. Worksheets came out, it was like, oh. Children, the way children learn hasn't actually changed from that. They still do not relish the thought of worksheets. So what you need is really a combination of activities to keep them learning during that time. Please don't treat it as a long-term holiday, because it's not. It's really not. It's quite serious. The timing is quite serious. It's, if you imagine that meeting today, it's to consider whether GCSEs and A levels actually go ahead this summer or not. I've had a few students who have said, it doesn't matter, I'll just revise at home. It actually does matter. It matters because you need guidance to be able to hit the top scores in exams. You actually do need to be very, very wary about managing this time really carefully. So this is why I ask you to plan for long-term educational success. Plan for how your child will go forward. Don't just leave them to it and assume that they will revise. Revision is a thing that takes precision planning, really, especially for academic exams more than any other. It takes steps in which you look at what they know, look at what they don't yet know, look at how long it will take for them to be actually brought up to speed on it. It will possibly need some teacher input. So it will possibly need more than the worksheets. So it does need some thought now. It's going to need discipline. What if, just for argument's sake, today that meeting comes out saying, do you know what? The exams are going ahead. That is 2 months away. But that doesn't stop teachers getting the coronavirus, does it? And if they do, who's going to teach those kids up to a standard? If it does go ahead as well, whilst there's this mismatch of teachers happening, whilst classes are getting shut down and moved into other classes to be collapsed like that, whilst numbers are rising, but through cover and lack of resources, your child is sitting in the midst of all this, not having the guidance that they need to pass these exams, and then having to say for the rest of their lives, and it literally is the rest of their lives, because those of us who have done public exams know you carry them for the rest of your life. Imagine the face of an employer when they have to say, well, I didn't get the grade that I wanted because of the coronavirus. because there was this thing happening around me that I couldn't really take control of, and there was no way for me to learn. That would not be impressive to an employer, not in today's world. Today's world actually needs people to be able to say they took action. There was this thing happening around me, but I dug in, I looked for solutions. What did you do? Basically, as an employer, is what the question will be. So I'm saying to you today, I have included in the comments the link to the JG Educate website. Book a call, a free, no obligation call with me today, and I will help you with that planning. I will help you to help your child, because we have to stop the rot while we can stop the rot. We have to make sure that our children are made equipped for survival in the world that will be, the world that has been through this shock, the world that, if we listen to the news today, the effects will possibly last a year, possibly 18 months. It's so uncertain right now. The news is right there. We all know people around the world. We can all talk together and find out what's the truth and what's not. What is the truth is that this thing is real and it is affecting, and I'm not scaremongering, it is the truth. We need long-term plans. So as I said, the link is there. Go to the website, ask for a free consultation, and it will be free. And I will help you to plan through what you're going to address this time, how to make sure your child remains successful and is equipped for life beyond the coronavirus, how to make sure that they stand out as kids who actually saw there was a problem and found a solution, excuse me, and worked with that solution to make sure that they remain successful. These are future leaders. We need to make sure they know this. So I look forward to hearing from you. Let's do this. Let's plan. Have a good day now.